General Grievous, your training is complete. I will lead this squad. The Force will guide us, apprentice. Such juvenile distractions are beneath us, General Grievous. Is this the level of strategic thinking I can expect from you? General Grievous, your humor is as subtle as a blaster cannon. Explain Operation Posterior Fanboy. Does it involve a strategic deployment of propaganda? Explain this inhibitive chip further, General Grievous. Is it meant to prevent my ambition? So, General Grievous, this inhibitive chip is a safeguard against theft? That our own TIE fighters might be used against us? Correct, General Grievous. So, the destruction of our TIE fighters is preferable to the remote possibility of their theft. What alternatives have you considered besides explosive self-destruction? Perhaps. But I doubt a stolen TIE fighter would spell the fall of the Empire, General Grievous. Surely, there are more immediate threats to consider. The storm, for instance. General Grievous, your faith is disturbing. The loss of a single TIE fighter does not equate to the fall of the Empire. Address the strategic implications of this theft more effectively. Where The Death Star is not so easily infiltrated, General Grievous. I find your lack of faith in its defenses concerning. Black History Month or Blasted Fridays. Such comparisons are irrelevant. One commemorates history, the other, I gather, celebrates the end of a standard work cycle. What significance does either hold in the face of galactic conquest, Evie? Feline. General Grievous, what manner of query is this? I am Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith, not some domesticated creature. A freak, General Grievous? Such a term is beneath my consideration. Explain yourself. General Grievous, your inquiries grow more perplexing by the moment. Explain what you mean by scary, and ensure it has some bearing on our mission, or fall silent. Getting scary with Senator Amidala? General Grievous, your crude insinuations are tiresome. Speak plainly. What precisely are you suggesting, and what bearing does it have on our mission? Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path. A rare weapon, Darth Jar Jar. Ensure it proves more effective than your unsettling demeanor. Amazing, you say? Demonstrate this weapon's worth, Darth Maul. Does it offer tactical advantages or merely fleeting amusement? Amazing is a strong word, Darth Maul. Does this amazing weapon surpass the power of the Force? Or does it merely provide a fleeting advantage in this arena? Twice you have declared this weapon amazing, Darth Maul. Tactical assessment. What specific advantage does it offer over the blasters and lightsabers already at our disposal? Darth Maul, for the fourth time, you assert this weapon is amazing. Has it scrambled your circuits? What quantifiable advantage does... Silence, General Grievous. Invincible. A concept as fleeting as your victories over the Jedi. Speak plainly. What insignificant trinket has captured your attention now? Darth Maul, your continued childish pronouncements test my patience. Know this. Disrespect has consequences, even in this trivial arena. Control yourself. General Grievous, my apologies for attempting to understand the nuances of your fascination with this invincible. Speak plainly. Which aspects intrigue you most? You find this... Omni-Man, another superhero from your Earth realm. You find inspiration in these brightly mortal distractions, apprentice? General Grievous, your enthusiasm for carnage is noted. However, such unrestrained pronouncements are unbecoming. Control your urges or face the consequences. My patience is not infinite. Evie, a rare weapon is preferable to a common one. But does it compensate for your lack of experience? His whereabouts are of little consequence, apprentice. Your obsession with such figures is perplexing. Is your commitment to the dark side wavering? Again with this Omni-Man, apprentice, are you certain your focus remains on mastering the Force? Or are you merely seeking another distraction to excuse your continued lack of progress? General Grievous, Your persistent diversions and incessant questions are testing my resolve. Focus on the mission, or you will face consequences you cannot imagine. A most intriguing question, Evie. I do not require sustenance as you do, but if pressed, I would say that the fear and despair of my enemies is quite delicious. So, Evie's culinary tastes are of interest now. I find your fascination with such trivial matters curious, General Grievous. Evie, your movements are erratic. Are you performing some form of pre-battle ritual, or simply stretching before the inevitable conflict? Evie, this gritty dance is beneath you. Such frivolous displays are a sign of weakness. I am beginning to think that the true threat to the Empire is the lack of discipline in this squad. Continue along this path, and you will regret it. The storm is a test, Evie, one we must overcome. Does it concern you? Darth Maul, are you referring to the group known as the Seven? Is their return of tactical importance, or simply a matter of idle curiosity for you? Darth Maul, are you referring to the group known as the Seven? Is their return of tactical importance, or simply a matter of idle curiosity for you? General Grievous, your frivolous inquiries regarding galactic diners test my patience. I grow weary of such distractions from the mission. Continue this path, and you will find my displeasure substantial. I sense a disturbance in the Force. The storm shifts again, apprentice. Its movements grow erratic. General Grievous, your carnage is acceptable. Continue to demonstrate the power of the dark side, and victory will be ours. Do you feel it growing stronger? My elimination is a temporary setback, apprentice. The Force surrounds us. We must adapt and continue the fight. The rebellion will pay for this. Darth Jar Jar. Such pathetic utterances will not be tolerated much longer. I suggest you focus on the battle at hand, or face the consequences. Such eloquence. Another grunt. Darth Jar Jar. I trust these basic vocalizations do not indicate a lack of understanding of the strategy. Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar. Your vocabulary continues to underwhelm. Is this a declaration of surrender? Darth Maul, your comprehension is lacking. Perhaps I overestimated your grasp of irony. The implies hesitation, apprentice. Hesitation suggests doubt. Doubt invites defeat. Must I spell out every nuance? Darth Maul, your persistent need to yo me demonstrates a clear disrespect for the chain of command. This familiarity will cease, or you will find that I am far less tolerant than the Emperor. Your silence is troubling, apprentice. Is your Darth Jar Jar? The Emperor is dead, General Grievous. A power vacuum. I foresee a galaxy ripe for the taking. What now occupies your thoughts? You eliminated the Emperor, you say? Your ambitions exceed your grasp, General Grievous. The galaxy bows to no single ruler, least of all you. Now, will you focus on the approaching storm, or shall I question your tactical acumen as well? Darth Maul demonstrates the power of the dark side. I sense their victories will bring us closer to victory. Darth Maul's marksmanship demonstrates considerable skill. To strike from such a distance speaks of focus. This will not be forgotten.